Okay guys, so Tuesday the 17th of January, we're talking about the intervals, the first set of intervals that we have. We have a very conditioning focused day today. The opening intervals is ski erg into overhead walking lunges into handstand walk. A really tricky upper body combo, especially that stability with the overhead lunges going into again stability, trying to walk on your hands. The Elite and RX, you have a range of 6 to 8 sets, and that is one, dependent on how much time you have in your session. If you know you need to keep your sessions to 90 minutes, then go with 6 sets and move on so you can get some more things into the session. But also I would advise, if you are competing at an RX level, to stick more towards the 6 sets to be able to maintain a little bit of energy and stay a little bit fresher to continue with the session. If you are an elite athlete, you have a lot of training experience and a lot of volume in your training, you're used to that, then you can push the 8 sets and you probably have that additional recovery time. If you're an elite athlete, you have a bit more time in your schedule to then recover before you get into the next set of intervals as well. So be smart when you're making those decisions when it says a range of sets. What you're thinking about here is just trying to move decently hard through the ski erg. It's definitely not a sprint. And then picking the dumbbells up right away, getting them locked out overhead, trying to hit that 10 meters unbroken, and then again into 10 meters unbroken, or RX athletes perhaps one quick break on the handstand walk. But this is more about accumulating volume in a really tricky movement combo and not so much about sprinting through. So I want you to really be thinking about how you're moving, how you can move better to make this feel more efficient as you go through those sets. The intermediate scale, again, you have that 6 to 8 range. I would probably stay closer to the 6 sets if this is a tricky combo for you. And then you have the handstand walk first, and then the overhead lunges, and then finish with the ski erg. And that's just to get the more difficult movements done with a little bit less fatigue. And you have the range of smaller distances to focus on keeping the quality high. If you are quite good at handstand walk, but really limited by the dumbbell overhead lunges, then consider going the overhead lunges first, then the handstand walk, and then finishing with the ski before you take your rest.